Hello, this is Chris Thermo. Alright, I'm doing this for the fourth time now, but I just wanted to let you good people know on We Collect Wrestling that this belt you see before you is the other U.S. title that I had made called the Silver Lining Junior. Now, hold on. You guys are probably asking what happened to Silver Lining Senior, but I still have that title. But it's it's just the way. I'll say that. Um, first thing first, I want to thank Dustin King if he's watching. I know somebody is. For letting me post up here on on We Collect Wrestling. Um, but now to get more into detail of this particular title. This particular title was made by MS Creations, aka Muhammad Asif, and he did a good job with this title. I'm not gonna say that he didn't, cause he did, but he's a thirsty little man, or boy, or whatever, because all he wanted was for me to pay him after not even completing his job. And at the same time, I can't really blame him for that because he got scammed so many times by the man called EW, and um, I can't really blame him for that. Um, but what I can say is that out of a rating um, of a 10-star rating, I will have to give this a 9. And the only reason why I give it a 9 is because of this. Look closely, look closely, look closely. You see that silver right there? I have a problem with that. That drives me nuts. Um, I don't like that silver. I don't mind this on the silver on the side, but that particular silver right there should not be there. Okay? Um, that should be gone. Now, he did make the belt, the plate, the way I wanted to. This design, this particular title, which I call the Silver Lining Junior, is more uh, in similarity to the original U.S. title in 1983, uh, but without those humps on top. Um, this particular belt looks nice. Bring them on the camera. You want me to get the Silver Lining, the other big belt, Justin? Or you want me to bring them on the camera? Now, what are you talking about? You talking about uh, my other silver belt, or are you talking about um, are you talking about a real close up? Um, that's what I want to know. Um, just let me know, Dustin. Um, uh, is that what you mean? Bring my other two belts on the thing? Just tell me if you want me to. I'll do it right now. Just let me know. But this right here is a nice belt. Um, I like this title a lot. Now, as I was saying, this particular title here is kind of closely more resemblance and close in similarity to the original 10 pounds of silver U.S. title. But like I said, without those humps, and I can't stand those humps on top because it looks just tacky. But my other silver belt, as you can see, my other silver lining title, the birds are painted blue. This one is not. My other U.S. title, the red, the logo is painted red. This one here is painted blue. But like on the other belt, the men are painted red and blue, like I wanted, which I like. So this was important to me. I wanted to have this title made because I was like, well, the other belt I have, I love, but it was important to me to keep to the tradition. But like I said, whenever I collect the title and have a belt made, it has to look a little bit more different. This one here is a little bit different. Like I said, without the humps on top. But this is like I said, more similar to the original. Now the leather that Asif made, he overdid it. The original leather. Now this leather here is made by Eddie Haupt. Eddie Haupt. Oh gosh, Eddie Haupt is a leather maker. His leather, on the silver lining senior, that's the guy who made the original leather on that title, and he also remade it. And if you see like the old videos of it on the first title, on my big U.S. title, silver lining senior, the belt, the birds were one was red and one was blue. And then I told him, here's what I want you to do. I want you to make them both blue. So he took the red out. I think it was the Right Eagle that had the red. And he repainted that blue for me. And I told him, after he sent it back to me, I told him, well, I'm gonna send it back to you again because I want the lace now. I don't like the other belt. I don't like the other leather you get. I want the original lace. So he was like, okay, I'll do it. Took him a minute to do it. But a great leather maker. So with this one, I told him I want the same thing. So Dustin, do you still want me to bring out the you gotta respond to me. You still want me to bring out the you want me to bring out senior? So that's to you, Dustin. Oh God, we're having trouble completing requests. Oh God. But let me know. I mean, I can bring them, but you just gotta let me know. You know what? Let me do it anyway. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna try to keep that right there. The senior's in my closet. Let me get it out. Senior. Okay. Alright. This is Junior. And of course, You saw it. Senior. As you can see, the Silver Lining Senior. Junior is not that bigger than Senior. It's not that smaller. But on both of them, Eddie Howe did an amazing job with the leather. I really gotta Kevin Davenport had a video on belt cleaning, making his place look brand new. So I gotta watch that video over. But this is Senior. So you can see with the red logo and the blue logo. As you can see with the eagle. The paint looks immaculate. The paint always look immaculate. So that's the one thing. I took care of these belts. But Senior is not that. Senior is heavier than Junior though. Senior is heavier than Junior. Senior is huge. Senior, I gotta. Sometimes I can't even carry Senior because it's so damn big. Junior is no problem. But yeah, these are the belts. Senior on bottom, Junior on top. I had to get this made. Like I said, Junior, but Junior costs way much lesser than Senior. Senior costs a lot of money to make. I got Senior 4 years ago, along with the Gold Eagle. But Senior was a lot of money. And because it was nickel plated, silver nickel plated, it cost more. But I wanted this particular size of this belt like this because they need to be like that, in my opinion. But like I said, this is the original. If you look at the lettering heavyweight, it's bigger on Junior than it is on Senior. Senior is more with the detail and size. Not saying that it's flat, but not saying that it's small, but it's pretty big also. You know, it's pretty huge as well. But it's good. And besides, when Eddie Howe makes a belt, he makes good leather, and it got that fresh leather smell, when I was a kid. You taking those tests, those exams in school. They had that new printer scent smell to it that everybody, all the kids used to get high off of. I just love that smell. Same thing with this leather. Both of them. So, this is good. Like I said, I have to watch Kevin Davenport video. Let me send my condolences to Kevin Davenport on the loss of his mother. Like me, I know what that feels like now since last year. Kevin, you in my prayers, brother, if you're watching. But I gotta watch your video. Tell me how to clean these plates, because I don't want my plates filthy. But this I just wanted to show everybody. I like a little color to my titles. Um, uh, I like both my belts. I'm gonna take care of them. Um, Senior needs cleaning. I'm gonna learn that, and I might just take pictures and send this to Kevin Davenport. Tell me how to clean these titles. Particularly, I'll take closer pictures of the plates, and then he'll tell me how to do it. But for Dustin, thank you for letting me post on Recollect Wrestling. I just noticed that on Senior, the snaps are downward, and on Junior it's upward. On the right side, well, on the left side, but if you go to the right, it's reverse. On Junior it's downward, and Senior is upward. I just noticed that. Wow. Okay. Hmm. But that's as you can see, you know I'm talking about, dog. When I PM you before, look at that. That drives me crazy. I'm more than likely send you this, or you could just have your peeps remake this title for me. Well, not the whole title, just the main plate. So this is all, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to come up here and show off my belt. I had to bring out Senior and Junior just to make the comparison. I said I was going to do this later, but now I end up doing it right now. But as you can see, I'm an NWA man through and through. Even though I grew up in New York City and watching NWA, then WWF, then AWA. So, hard to believe that NWA wrestling came on Tuesday nights at 11:30 on Channel 47, a Spanish station, and also on Saturday afternoons on Channel 47. And Florida, you heard the English, but the Mid-Atlantic version, you just heard Hugo Savinovich and Tully Blanchard as a host. So I'm like, I don't know why they did that, but hey, whatever, what works. And then NWA Wrestling came on channel U68 in 1986. Oh my God, I had so much fun in the summer. And also, World Class came on, and then what else came on? World Class, NWA came on Mondays and Fridays. Worldwide Wrestling and Pro Wrestling. World Class came on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday had a promotion called California Championship Wrestling, which was an independent. And Saturdays, what it was, the UWF. Oh my God. So you guys grew up with, who didn't live in New York City, well, particularly in my family, we didn't have cable. All we had was HBO back in the day. I had to go to North Carolina just to see good old NWA wrestling. And I did that in 87. But well, those were the days. But anyway, it's getting kind of late. Gotta get ready for work again tomorrow. Just want to show Silver Lining Junior and now Senior. Kevin Davenport, I'm going to watch your video. I might send you pictures later on how to clean this. Just get your instructions and you tell me what to do if you're watching. Dustin, my man, God bless, brother. Thank you for letting me show this. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and support that everybody likes. And in closing, I will use the sayings of Championship Belt Brothers of Jermaine and Ben. Leave it better than how you found it. But also, I will use my saying, let's be belt collectors instead of belt complainers. Okay? Well, I should say this. Let's be belt collectors instead of belt scammers. That sounds much more better. Okay, let's collect belts instead of try to scam each other out of a belt, because it's better to be a collector than a scammer. All right, people. God bless. Good night.